Okay, so over here we've got mangoes 1.175 kg and we've got kiwis 0.5 kg. Now, as we said, one possible answer can be I can write my answer as 1.175 with a ratio to 0.5. But usually, it's better if you simplify and not leave it as it is because this is an incomplete answer. So for us to be able to get a proper answer, we need to divide 1.175 by 0.5. Now, there are a million methods of doing it, but you chose that this one is easier for you for multiplying by 1,000. Now, since you chose it's easier for you, you need to be aware that once I multiply by 1,000, the decimal will move with according to the same number that I chose. Why did I choose 3 zeros? Because I have 3 spaces to move the decimal place. You get it? Go.
1175000.
Why? Adya, write down 1.175.
Essence.
Write down 1.175 here on the on class handbook. Hmm. Times 1,000. What is the answer? This is the easiest thing that you can do in your life. We've done this a million times. Now, choose one of these two answers. Is it 1175 or is it 1175000? Which one is it? Why?
Because we're multiplying it.
We multiplied it, but we said that we're going to move these. Why am I going to move these?
So the
Okay,
decimal can be removed.
Adya, 1175 times 1,000 is equals to 1175000. Because over here I don't have a decimal. I have 0.0. So I don't write 0.0. But over here, the answer for this one is 1175. And over here, it's grams, because this one is kilograms. And this one is just multiplication. I'm converting kilograms to grams.
So for
So,
0.5 times 1,000, it's going to be the same. 0.
so yeah, when I do 0.5 kg times 1,000, what am I going to get? Am I going to get 500? Or am I going to get, what is the answer of 0.5 times 1,000?
5. 5 grams.
Say again.
5 grams.
5 grams. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Adya, do you have a scale at home?
A small one.
A small one. I want to come up with an experiment. Show me the scale. Is it a human scale? Like you stand on it?
No.
What is it? What type of scale? The food scale?
To draw line. To draw line.
Can you show me what type? No, like a weight scale. Do you have a weight scale at home? No. Okay. Okay. Let's just go back to what we were saying. How does 1.175 kilograms of mango turned into what was the number that you gave me earlier? 1175000. You gave me 1,175,000 kilograms of mangoes. No, this is grams. Let's go back to conversions. 1 kg is equals to how many grams?
100.
No, it's 1,000 grams. Write it down, please. Let me show you the comparison chart.
Then,
One sec. I need to show you a chart. Hmm. Look, 1 kg is equals to 1,000 grams. 0.5 kg is equals to 500 grams. 2 kg is equals to 2,000 grams. 3 kg is equals to 3,000 grams. 5 kg, 5,000 grams. 10 kg, 10,000 grams. So do you see your mistake here when you told me 1,175,000? Do you get your mistake?
so
Same thing for kilometers. It's the same thing for kilometers.
this one, press kg.
Hmm?
Oh, yeah, there. One.
Can you write them down for a sec? I know this is recorded, but writing them down will help you remember them.
And then,
Okay. And here, kilometers.
then,
Okay. Solve this again. Forget about the mangoes and the kiwis. It was just an exercise. Solve this now. Now you have
the
everything. You cannot get it wrong. Now you have everything. You can't get it wrong at all. Okay. That's it. See how easy it is? See how easy it is?
yeah,
Do you get it? Or did you
yeah.
just like, um,
I
truly,
got, I
honestly,
got
did
it
you
on
get it?
very fast.
This doesn't need memorization. Do you buy groceries for your mom, or does your mom buys groceries for you?
She buys.
Okay. I need you to do a regular exercise. This is the lifestyle exercise. Whenever you go to the grocery shop, ask the guy sell it. Go with your mom. Tell your mom this is a math homework. Whenever your mom is buying groceries, go with your mom. And the person who's selling you the groceries and putting it on the weight scale, just look. Just look at the weight scale and start asking. Be annoying. It doesn't matter. Be very annoying. The guy doesn't care. It's his job. It's his job to answer questions and it's his job to help you. Okay? So don't be shy when it comes to you asking him questions. That's number one. Number two, ask him, how many kilograms is this? How many grams is this? Okay? That's number one. This is the first lifestyle math homework. Second one, when you're driving with your mom, tell her you want the location on Google Maps so that you can have a mental background. So it's a subconscious type of thing. It can be subconscious. Let her give you her phone, and I want you to tell your mom, you be the guide, you be the GPS master, and tell your mom might already know where she's going. But I want you to tell your mom after 200 meters, after 2 kilometers, after 3 kilometers, after. So this is like another lifestyle math homework. Okay. This will help you. Instead of memorizing them, you're going to be able to like actually feel them, have a sense of what's happening in life. Because these are not things that you need to memorize. These are everyday lifestyle type of thing. You're going to need them when you grow up, even now. You need to be aware of them. Okay? Cool. Thank you for being honest. Okay, next. Find four equivalent ratios. Okay, this is easy. What do you think? Find four equivalent ratios of 8 to 10.
They both come in two stable.
Yeah, they're exactly. So can you give me an answer?
Since they come in.
Okay, good. That's the first one. I was just gonna send a quick voice note to your mom about the real life math homework. Adya, a ratio cannot be decimal. You cannot have a decimal in a ratio. So this one is not correct. Why did you choose a smaller number? Smaller number here doesn't work because you cannot have a decimal. Can you write it down as a note? I cannot write decimals in a ratio.
Does 4 come in any other table?
Say again.
Does 4 come in any other table?
You don't need the 4. You just need to look at 8, 10. Or look at the 4. It doesn't matter. But 4 or 5 is the first one. Now, the second one. Multiply 8 by 2 and 10 by 2. Multiply 8 by 3 and 10 by 3. Multiply 8 by 4 and 10 by 4. It's that easy. I saw a look on your face. So I'm like, oh, okay, I can do that. Okay, second one. Okay, one more. That's easy. It's that easy. Okay, see? Good. Find the mean proportion between a 9 and 36. I can apply concept of ratio to find mean proportion. We didn't do a lot of exercises about mean, or did we? Let's do a couple of exercises about mean.
I think I know this.
Hmm? Okay,
We have
so
to add them.
let us do simple exercises before we do your book exercises. So here, these are from an AI. Exercise 1, exercise 2, given the following sets of numbers, find the mean of these numbers. Find mean, median. Okay, so one thing we need to be aware of, the mean is the same as, oh, wait, this is white. Um, Blue. The mean is the same as average. The median is the 50%, 50%, 50%, 50%. Okay? So I don't want you to get mixed up between them. I want mean, median, and there's another one. What was your
The
mode?
mode. It's, yeah, the one that occurs frequently.
Okay. So over here, don't care too much about the mode. Mean and median. Let's focus on mean and median here. Do you know how I memorized median? I was like, middle. There's a D over here and there's a D over here. To be honest.
That's
That's the only way I was able to memorize it when I was a kid. I was like, okay, how am I supposed to know which one is which? So I was like, okay, MD, medium, middle. Mean, it's just like once I know median, mean is going to be automatically average. Nice trick, yeah? You like it? Write it down as a note. As I told you, I was lazier than you. I was a very stupid student, by the way. I was very, very stupid. Really. I was a very stupid student when I used to have tutors since the age of grade 5, 6. Grade 5, 6, I started having tutors. Like a lot of tutors. The only subjects that I didn't have tutors for were geography, history, and something else, sociology. but but yeah, like I was a very thick-headed student. I was very thick-headed, so I needed to come up with these methods so that I can pass by and not just like get high grade, just to pass by, just to get an average. So benefit from my tricks. I still remember them because like I never memorized them. I just understood them. So I still remember them till today. So I'm trying to help you because I know how difficult it is to remember these types of stuff and they're stupid to memorize. Like if you memorize them, you're not going to benefit anything. Just like come up with tricks, tips and tricks, so that you can remember them, not memorize them. Same thing with the kilometers. Never memorize anything. I don't want you to memorize. Okay? When I tell you I need you to memorize, it might be something that is like mathematically proven and it needs like 7 pages of explanation. So I would tell you, Arya, this is going to take a very long time to explain. So just memorize it. But other stuff, just understand them and not memorize them. The only time when I need you to memorize something is when I tell you, memorize this, please. But anything else, just tell me. Tell me, I don't know how to understand this one, or I don't know how to remember this one. Just tell me I don't know how to remember this one, and I'll come up with a way so that I can help you remember it instead of memorizing it. So I'm working on your subconscious. I'm working on your subconscious, not your conscious. Okay? So can you get me the answers here, please?
hundred and eight.
Hmm?
108.
Um, for the mean or the median? Ah, mean. For
Mean.
the mean, you mean? Can you write the answers down? 108. Wait, 90 over 5 is 108?
Did it?
Is it logical to have the answer of 90 divided by something greater than 90? Is it logical if you divided a number by any number? Is the answer going to be greater than the number you're dividing? Do you get the sentence?
Yeah. It can't be greater than
It cannot
90.
be greater than 90. Yeah, cannot. So there must be something wrong with the calculation.
But then, can you see the way I did the division?
Okay, continue.
So,
But you don't have to do that. It's in the multiplication table. 5 times 10 is 50. 5 times 20 is 100. So 5 times 20 is 100. 5 times 19 is 95. 5 times 18 is 90.
So the answer is 18.
Yeah. So the mean is 18. What's the median?
20.
Median. Median, you need to organize them from lowest to greatest.
12.
Median, you need to organize. Yeah.
18.
Hmm. Okay. Number 2.
Can you add them?
What do you mean? I add them? Do you want me to add them?
Yeah.
Okay. But you divide. This is 433. 85, 90, 78, 92, 433.
Eighty-six point six.
Exactly. Okay, good, good, good. Now median.
It is.
Hmm? Say again.
88.
Okay, so 78, 85, 88. Now, yes. Okay, so you know how to do it now. Next, let's go back to your teacher's book. Find the mean proportion between 9 and 36.
So all the
With
numbers from 9 till 36?
That's what I'm trying. That's why I had the mind glitch right now. Give me a sec. What does she mean? Like, because she's saying mean proportion between 9 and 36. One sec.
I have this written down in my maths book because we did it.
One
Should I
sec.
send it now?
Geometric mean. Yeah, send it, please. A9, B36. Multiply the numbers. Take the root. Mean proportion. Mean proportion is something else. It's a geometric mean. The mean proportion is something called geometric mean. So it's not geometric mean is not the same as the mean. It's kind of similar. I'll explain. But a geometric mean is something it has a very certain method of solving. So a geometric mean or mean proportion of two numbers is calculated using a certain formula. So square root of a times b. So you need to multiply the two numbers and then do the radical of them. Is this how your teacher explained it?
Yeah.
Yeah? But do you know how to do
Yeah.
radical? Did you take radical? Did you take radical? What is radical
Yeah.
for? How did your teacher explain it then? Show me. Show me how your teacher explained it.
I sent a photo.
Hmm?
I sent a photo
Where?
on your WhatsApp.
Okay, give me a sec. 9:30. Yeah, but you just told me that you didn't study radical. Did you study radicals? Square root.
No, we didn't do this.
You didn't study square root? Wow, we have some work to do. It's easy, but it's a new chapter. It's a new chapter. It needs some explanation. It's very easy though. Let me grab my tablet. Give me a sec. This needs explanation. Hope this is charged 74%. Okay. I'm gonna pull up. Okay. This is gonna put the laptop on the right. This one here. Open, open, open. Why isn't it opening? Hey, what happened to the tablet? It's not. Ah, it's turned off. Okay. Give me a sec. 1 minute. Since we haven't been having classes for a while now, is it okay with you if we had like an hour and a half Monday to Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then what time on Fridays? Because I have another class at 3:30.
Fridays, like I I remember Fridays you finish early, so Fridays I'm available. I'm a full-time online teacher, so you can just tell me what time you're available and I can adjust.
Okay. These
Yeah?
holidays you can
Okay.
start at 1:30 because I won't. come home at 1.
Uh, every Friday or Monday to Friday you arrive at 1?
No, Monday to Thursday I arrive at 3, and Friday
Okay,
I arrive at 1. But now, since it's
Friday.
holidays, I don't have
Oh, okay. When does your holiday end?
January 6th.
January 6th. Ah, so you're on holiday right now. You don't have school.
Yeah, it's winter holiday.
Okay, cool, cool. So we have more time. Now, the concept of square. Why is this pen laggy today? What's wrong with the pen? So the square root of something, let's say the square root of 4. 4 is the easiest one to start with. Now, how does the square root look like? This is how it looks like. The square root is this, and there's this tiny 2 over here. Now, there's the square root. I'm going to explain the cubic root, but we're not going to study cubic root now. There's the square root, and there's the cubic root. Just so that you can understand something, but you don't have to understand cubic now. For now, I just need you to understand one simple idea. So there's something called square root and there's something called cubic root. Okay? So the only difference with square root and cubic root is this one. Now, with square root, we usually don't write the 2. We just write it this way. This is how we usually write it. This is the formal way of writing it. It's the same thing as saying Mrs. Adya, how are you today? And this is like, hi Adya, how are you today? So it's the same thing. This is the formal way, formal mathematical way of writing it, and this is the regular way of writing it. And the regular way of writing a cubic is 3. But now I don't really need you to understand cubic. I just need you to understand this part, square root. So do you get it? Do you get the square root till now? It's just the first step. So sometimes when we're doing it in a formal way, we write the 2. Most of the times we don't write it. It's empty here. But we all know that there's a 2 that we're not writing. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, that's step number 1. Now, if I want the square root, I'm going to solve it both ways, the formal and informal. It's the same. It's not different in any way. It's the same. Now, the square root of 4. The square root of 4. Now, first of all, what is 4? 4 is 2 times 2, right? And it's 2 squared. Yes or no?
Yeah,
So this is 2 squared. Okay, so I can write 4 is equals to 2 squared. And 8, what is 8? It's 2 times 2 times 2. This is 2 power 3. So 8, I can write it as 2 power 3. Yes or no?
uh,
Till here,
yeah,
everything is clear? Yeah? Okay, so now if I want to do the square root of 4, it's the same thing, isn't it the same thing as 2 power 2?
yeah,
Okay. Now, the formula, there's a formula in math. There's a formula. So when I said, as I said, I'm going to keep on writing the 2 at first once we understand it. Oh, wait, you can't see my face. Okay, sorry. You're seeing my profile. You're not seeing my face. Anyways, this is 2 squared. So we're going to keep on writing this 2 until we fully understand what's the square root. And once we fully understand it, we don't have to write it anymore. So what does this mean? Now, I'm going to give you 2 examples that would explain it in a very easy way. This is 2 power 4. What is 2 power 4? 2 times 2 times 2, it's 8 times 2, which is 16. So 2 power 4 is 16. So let me just write here 4 and write here 16 first. So this is 4, this is 16. Let me just, I feel stupid right now. Let me just check if 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, 16. So 4 radical square root of 2 squared, 2 power 4. Till here, are there any complications?
No.
No. Okay. So here, what we do, we keep the now. Okay, we keep the two. I need to change colors for a second, just so that you can get to. This one is red, and this one is pink. Okay. Now, this red one, I should divide it by the pink one. It's a power. It's a power. So this red one is the one inside. I'm dividing it by the two that is outside. Now, look what happened. I removed this. I cannot remove this unless I do this. If I want to remove this, I need to get this out. So this is a 2, and this is a 2. Now, what is 2 over 2? 2 over 2.
Divide.
Yeah, 2 over 2. 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So 2 power 1, so this is 2.
Oh, so you to remove those two, you have to do 2/2.
To remove the radical, I need to divide the power that is inside by the power that is outside. It's not a power, it's a cubic, it's a square root. This is an entire one. They don't get this one. Okay. So this one needs to go through this. So this one needs to go out. This one needs to go out. How does it go out? It goes out using this method. So in order for me to eliminate the square root, I want to remove the square root. If I remove it, can I? Okay, so let's assume I removed it without doing any type of calculation. Is 2 squared equals to 2?
No.
No. The square root of 2 squared, so the square root of 4 is equals to 2.
Okay.
Try doing it with the second one. This is a new idea. You don't have to understand it from the first time. Just try. Try doing the same method above, try to do it below. Try using the same method as above, but do it on the second exercise. Now, these are easy. We're going to go into more advanced in a bit. But first of all, I need you to understand the basics. Exactly, but you need to make it look like a power. This looks like a fraction. This looks like a mixed number, sorry. Okay, so make the 2 very big. Make the 2 very big if you're having problems with this. It needs to look like a power when you're writing it. It cannot look like this. It cannot look like this. This is a mixed fraction. This is a power. The location of it is very important. Okay? Okay, continue. Equals. Then, how much is 2 squared?
2 square means 2 times 2.
Which is 4.
4.
Easy or difficult?
Easy. I'll just write it down.
Okay. Okay. Now let's go to one step further. earlier we said, I'm not going to write the 2 anymore. I'm not going to write the 2 anymore, okay?
Okay.
So over here, if I tell you 4 times 3, so this is the same way as saying 2 squared. I'm going to solve the first one. I'm going to solve the first one. Uh, okay, so over here, as we said earlier, I know I didn't say this, so I'm gonna say it now for the first time. Now, usually not everything goes outside. Not everything goes outside of the reticle. Some stuff need to stay inside of the reticle. Some stuff don't get the chance to. Some stuff don't get the chance to get out of the reticle. Yeah, this is better in front of my face instead of me doing this. So over here, I can get this 2 squared. We just did it. We just did it. So we did it as 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But, if I want to do radical 3 is power 1, and this one is power 2. So this one cannot go outside the square root. So this one is going to be, it can, okay, I'm not going to write cannot because it's can. It's can, but it's going to go out as 3 power half. I don't want something 3 power half. In your class, in your specific class, you don't need the 3 power half. Anything power half or power fraction, you don't really need at this time. What you need to understand at this grade, at this point in time, that if the power over here is a fraction, or if it's a half, I cannot get it out, so it's going to stay radical 3. So since this one is going to stay radical 3, I'm just going to keep it to radical 3. Because it cannot go out. Maybe in future classes you will notice that, yes, it is 3 power half. But for now, you don't have to write it as 3 power half, because you're not going to need the power half now. But later on, you're going to need the power half. So forget about the power half. Do you have 3 squared? If this one is squared, 3 squared, what is this going to be? 3, right? 3 power 2 over 2, which is 3 power 1, which is 3. Yes or no?
Yeah.
But over here, I have a power of 1, so it's going to stay inside.
Okay.
Okay? So when your teacher earlier said that she wants the mean proportion between 9 and 36, so she wants you first to multiply 9 and 36. So that's the first thing. And then she wants you to do the radical of 9 times 36. Now, I'm going to be a bit smart about it. I'm not going to multiply the 3 times 36 and get this answer. One sec, let me get the calculator. It's a waste of time if I want to do the 9 times 36 now. Why? This is 324. Why it's a waste of time of me doing 9 times 36? Because I need the radical. So a smarter thing to do is, what is 9, 3 squared? What is 36? Let's try. Let's try. I don't know what 36 is, and I don't want to multiply 9. I don't want to get the full answer of 9 times 36. I want to make it into a power. I want to turn 9 into a power. Or let me, okay, I'll do it in 2 methods, and you choose which method is better for you. You can either, need it to be organized. Hmm. Okay. So, there's the first method, and there's the second method. So the first method and the second method. So the first method is actually multiplying 9 times 36 and doing 300. Well, I don't know what was that one. So I don't want to do that. So I'm going to give you another thing to do. So 9, there's the table method of you getting the 9. 9 divided by 3 is 3, and 3 divided by 3 is 1. You want to reach the 1. You want to reach the 1 here. So what is the 9 over here? So 9 is 3 times 3. Now, you have another method of doing it. So what is 9? You know that 9 is 3 times 3, so it's 3 squared. And 36, you can do? Okay, wait. Instead of saying instead of me saying you can say 9 divided, it's the same outcome. 9 divided by 3 is 3. And 3 divided by 3 is 1. So I have two 3's here. So 9 is equals to 3 times 3. That's the first one. Now 36 divided by 2. This is 18. 18 divided by 2. This is 9. 9 divided by 3. This is 3. 3 divided by 3. This is 1. You always need to reach the 1. Now, if you didn't reach the 1, it's the same as the radical 3 at the end, the single one. Power 1, power half. So you leave it. I'll show you a couple of examples. You're going to need to solve a lot of exercises in order for you to understand this chapter. Okay, so 36 divided. So how many do you have here? 3, 3, 2, 2. So 36 is 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. So 36 is 2 squared times 3 squared. So now I know that 36 is 2 squared times 3 squared, and I know that 9 is 3 times 3. So if I want to say 9 times 36, this is why I was telling you earlier that multiplying 9 times 36 and getting 324, you can by doing 324 divided by 3, get the answer. Like, it's very long. It's very long. I don't want to do that. It's very lengthy. It's a waste of time. So that's why I took the 9 and the 36. But if you didn't have the 9 and the 36, you kind of need to do the entire thing, which is 324 divided by 2. You get an answer, 150, 60, 162 divided by 2, 50, 60, 70, 81. 81 divided by 9, it's 9. 9 divided by 9, it's 1. So you've got these. 2 squared times 9 squared. You can do this. Or you can do what we did above. But here you multiplied 3 by 36, you got this, and then you had to do it all over again. So it's easier just to do 3 squared, and we got earlier this one, 2 squared times 3 squared. You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah? So what is the answer here? Now, you've got power 2, power 2, power 2. And over here, it's a power 2. So 3 power 2 over 2 times 2 power 2 over 2 times 3 power 2 over 2, which is equals to 3 times 2 times 3, which is equals to 9 times 2, which is equals to 18. Is it easier now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when your teacher said the mean proportion between 9 and 36, you don't have to multiply 9 and 36 every single time. You can get the multiples of 9 and the multiples of 36 and then do the radical. It's easier this way. Okay? Okay. Check whether these numbers are in proportion. What does she mean by that? I can apply the concept of ratio to find mean proportion. are in proportion. What does she mean by that? Show me the solution for this one.
Because
Check whether these numbers are in proportion. And 16. Ah, it's the same thing. No? Wait. Find the numbers a, b, c, d are in proportion if fraction a over b is equals to fraction c over d. Ah, just like a regular proportion. Fraction AB is equals to fraction CD. Okay, this one is easy. Fraction AB is equals to fraction CD. Is it correct? Is this what she said?
yeah, we have to like multiply both of them.
So fraction is equals to fraction. You need to check if the fraction is equals to fraction. Fraction AB is equals to fraction CD. So A over B, this one is A, B, C, D. So A over B is equals to C over D. Are they equal?
Yeah,
Hmm?
we have to divide them. I mean, multiply them
You have
by
two methods of
A, B,
doing
C,
it.
D.
It's either you do the butterfly method. So this one is equals to this one. So 8
Uh-huh.
times 10 is equals to 5 times 16. So 80 is equals to 80. Or you do A times C is equals to B times D. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. But how about number 3? How about number 3? They are only 3 numbers. How do you deal with 3 numbers when it comes to proportions? Is it like the fourth one is a 1? Um, 18, 72, and 288.
I didn't do that.
Say again.
I didn't do that. So
Yeah, I'm trying to do that. AB, so we need to check fraction AB and BC. Regardless of what you have, it's kind of similar to. Okay, so you do AB, BC. Earlier it was ABCD. Now you do ABBC. So earlier, you get it? Yeah, yeah, exactly. So earlier, what we did was this one on the left, the one on the left. Now we do AB over BC.
So multiply 72 times 72 and 18 times 2, 88.
Yeah, but that's a lot of work. If you feel multiplication is easier for you than division, be my guest. But 72 divided by 288, this one is half, and 18 divided by 72 is sorry, not half. 0.25, 1 over 4. This one is 1 over 4. And this one is 1 over 4. If you want to multiply them, you're going to get the same answer. You can also multiply. Either multiply or divide. So yes, is 72 times 72 the same thing as 18 times 288?
I did 72 times 72. I got 5184.
5184. And the next one,
Right. Can you do the multiplication?
5184. It's the same.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, word problems. The boys and girls in a school are in the ratio of 5 to 3. 5 to 3. But the total strength of the school is 720. Find the number of boys and girls in the school. Okay, do it. I'm not going to say anything.
Wait.
For every 5 boys, there are 3 girls.
So we divide them.
Well, continue. Show me what you're going to do. I'm just explaining more about the ratio. So If I'm saying for every 5 boys there are 3 girls, so what is the total number?
140 plus 240 after dividing them.
140 plus 240?
Yeah, because I divided them and I got that.
Divided what with what?
5 and 720 and 3 and 720.
No, you kind of need to add 5 and 3 to get an 8. So 8 is the whole unit of boys and girls.
Oh, so we're supposed to add them.
Yeah. Why? Because they said boys to girls. There are two types of ratios. 1 to 1 or 1 to whole. Okay, balloons everywhere. 1 to 1 or 1 to whole. So since this is 1 to 1, so they're speaking about 5 boys with 8 girls. So 5 plus 3 is 8. 8
8.
total students for the ratio. That's the total thing. That's the total number. So what am I supposed to do afterwards?
Then
Show me how
divide it
you
by
studied it because there are many ways of doing this. You can do fractions, you can do bar graphs, you can do multiplication. Now, the easiest thing to do, since it's 5 to 3, so 5/8 are boys and 3/8 are girls. So 5/8 times 720 and 3/8 times 720. 5/8 times 720 is the number of boys. 3/8 times 720 is the number of girls. Let me just double check if my answer is correct. 5 divided by 8 times 720. Yes, this is how you do it. So you do, since this is 1 to 1, so 5 to 3. So 5/8 times 720 and 3/8 times 720. Yeah? This needs explanation. We don't have enough time and I do have another class. So we can do this later on. Okay? See ya. Bye-bye.
bye.
Thank you. Bye.